reaffirm its enduring relevance and its profound impact on the lives of millions worldwide. The Global Ayurveda Festival is an initiative of the Ayurveda community with unwavering support from the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India and Kerala. Who firmly believes in Ayurveda's potential to transform Kerala's healthcare landscape. Please join me to welcome Sri Anthony Rajya, Minister for Road Transport, Motor Vehicles, Water Transport, Government of Kerala. And we are incredibly honored to have a multifaceted personality, a man of wit, wisdom and words, the Honourable Member of Parliament for Trivandrum, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, and his presence will be graced at the stage very shortly. Next, we extend our warmest regards to the Secretary, Ayush Ministry, Government of India, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha, a distinguished civil servant committed to evidence-based Ayurveda. And also we expect the valuable presence of Sri Kadagambuli Suryakrita, Honourable Member of Legislative Assembly, very shortly on the dais. And also, ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome Sri Vaidya Sadanand Prabhakar Sardeshmukh from Arya Vaidya Pharmacy Coimbatore, a luminary in the field of Ayurveda. And also I welcome this opportunity to welcome on dais Dr. G. Gangadharan Sir, Working Chairman, Global Ayurveda Festival. And last but not least, Dr. C. Suresh Kumar, Secretary General, Global Ayurveda Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, now to commence our program with much respect, inviting Sri Anthony Rajya, Minister for Road Transport, Motor Vehicles and Water Transport, Government of Kerala, to deliver the welcome address. So please.
Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Union Minister for State, Sri Thiruvananthapuram, and other dignitaries, honored organizers and delegates participating in this meeting. Today, we are witnessing a meaningful and relevant conference in the contemporary social scenario. The Global Ayurveda Festival is here, with the presence of Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar, our Honourable Vice President of India. Ayurveda is India's gift, a great gift to the world as a natural way of healthcare for mankind. There is no doubt that Ayurveda is a big contribution to the world by this meritorious country with centuries of rich tradition. It's a fact that Ayurveda has lost popularity over time due to various reasons. The main among these is lack of accurate research and clear documentation. It's a fact that Ayurveda slowly faded in India in the era when allopathy took over the medical field. But the people who largely fora and lives joined into nature has always been with Ayurveda. Being Indian, we have the responsibility to nurture Ayurveda because it is part of our rich cultural heritage. Kerala is widely recognized as the land of Ayurveda, the traditional Indian system of medicine. Emphasizing holistic health and well-being, Kerala has always been in the forefront in the field of health. The reason for this is the legacy of Kerala's eminent doctors and renowned institutions in the health sector. The education level of the community and the high level of personal hygiene and health awareness of the public. In this context, and conspiracy that state of Kerala is being deprived of its central financial share which we deserve due to Kerala's overall growth in social life. We need to understand the fact that an amount of ₹371.36 crore which has to be received from the central government as the health grant for the financial year 2021-22 and 22-23 are yet to be allocated. It's also unfortunate to note that The Union government appears to snag the credit for Kerala's developments in health sector by rebranding the state's primary health center PHCs as Ayushman Arogya Mandal. The state PHCs are a model for the whole country. The state has upgraded many PHCs to family health centers with the full support of local bodies. Kerala's Ayurveda heritage dates back centuries with ancient texts like Ashtanga Hridayam, Sahasrayogam, etc. Now Kerala has over 3,000 Ayurvedic hospitals and dispensaries, integrating Ayurveda into the state's healthcare system. One of the major criticisms about Ayurveda is the lack of research and development facilities. To overcome this drawback, Kerala has started research centers for quality research in the field of Ayurveda. Kerala, which has the best hospitals with efficient Ayurveda operators, has the responsibility to showcase the potential of Ayurveda before the world. It is an honor to be here to celebrate Ayurveda in Kerala. The Ayurveda scholars and practitioners of Kerala have come forward with the idea of the global Ayurveda festival and have organized the last 4 festivals. Thiruvananthapuram can be proud of being the host of the 5th edition of the Ayurveda festival, which has gained worldwide attention in the health sector in a short period. The organizers have all right to applause for the fame of the global Ayurveda festival. Today, we are lucky that we have the most appropriate personality to inaugurate this international festival. That is our beloved Vice President Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar. He is a distinguished lawyer and public servant who has held various positions in the democratic hierarchy and left his mark on all of them. With all respect and affection, I welcome our Honorable Rashtrapati to this noble function. Union Minister of State, Sri Virlikan, is on us. He is presiding over this gathering. I welcome you to this event on behalf of all of you. Today we have an international guest, the Minister for Indigenous Medicine of Sri Lanka, Sri Sisira Kumara Jayakodi, to grace this event with this remarkable presence. Sir, I heartily welcome you to this international festival. I cordially welcome Sri Rajesh Kotecha, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush and other dignitaries on and off the dais. It is hoped that this festival will showcase the tremendous achievements in the field of Ayurveda, which will lead to a boom in this sector. Also hope that the presence and experience of the scholars in this festival will benefit our new generation of Ayurveda doctors and students and be a beacon for the Ayurveda and tourism industry of Kerala and India. I conclude my words by once again welcoming all the participants and delegates to the Ayurveda Fest and wishing all the best for this 5-day long event. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dhankhar, for the warm words of welcome. It's with great honor that we announce the reception of a significant message from the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi. And now I will this opportunity to invite the Chairman of Global Ayurveda Festival, Sri Thiruvananthapuram, to read out the message from the Honorable Prime Minister and then to deliver the presidential address. So please.
Honorable Vice President of India, the person who will be inaugurating this 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar, the Honorable Minister of Transport, Government of Kerala, Advocate Anthony Raju, Sri Rajesh Kotecha, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, Sri Vaidya Sadanand Parashar, Ayurvedic pharmacy who is being awarded in this function, Dr. Jagdeep, working chairman of the Global Ayurveda Festival, Dr. C. Suresh Kumar, Secretary General of Global Ayurveda Festival, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, at the outset, read out the message that has been sent by the Honorable Prime Minister. As you all know, the Honorable Prime Minister is today in UAE, attending the COP28, and in that context he is unable to come over to Thiruvananthapuram to address us during this Global Ayurveda Festival. So he has sent a message to all the members who are attending, delegates or who are attending this Global Ayurveda Festival. I will read out this message. It's heartening to learn about the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival organized at Thiruvananthapuram. The initiative by the Ministries of Ayush, External Affairs, Tourism, MSME and Government of Kerala, as well as a consortium of Ayush fraternity, is timely and commendable. An integral part of Indian tradition and ethos, Ayurveda is not merely a medicine system, but an entire way of life. As the birthplace of Ayurveda, India remains firmly committed to expanding its global footprint, be it the celebration of International Yoga Day as a global festival of health and wellness, or the establishment of the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine in India. The nation's commitment to work steadfastly for the well-being of humanity is making an impact. Further, it is apt that this festival is happening in the beautiful state of Kerala. Kerala is one of the hubs of Ayurveda, and with its pristine sylvan surroundings is perfect for hosting this festival. The people of the state have continued to maintain a healthy relationship with Ayurveda and traditional medicine. Ayurveda goes beyond treating illness and promotes wellness, addressing factors from the farm to the plate, focusing on both physical strength and mental well-being. Ayurveda is a comprehensive system of holistic wellness. The idea of one earth, one health, a universal vision of health, is rooted in the ancient Indian principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Global Ayurveda Festival has emerged as a torchbearer in presenting and highlighting the extensive heritage of Ayurveda. It plays a significant role in connecting this profound tradition with the global community. I have no doubt that it will lead to fresh opportunities for global collaborations in healthcare and research. The participation of 7,500 delegates from 75 nations at the Global Ayurveda Festival reflects the global interest in Ayurveda as a wellness system. May the collective experiences and learnings of various stakeholders on Ayurveda further the popularity and outreach of this traditional Indian medicine system. This coming together of the Ayurvedic community, cutting across organizational boundaries, augurs well for humanity. Best wishes for successful deliberations at the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival. Signed, Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, New Delhi, 30th November 2023, Agrahayan 9, Shaka Samvat 9845. Friends, I am privileged and delighted to join this August gathering in the presence of Honorable Vice President of India and other dignitaries on the dais. I extend a warm welcome as the chairman of the organizing committee of the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival to all the dignitaries on the stage for gracing this event. I also express my profound gratitude to all the esteemed guests from different walks of life, including the partner organizations, the various departments of the Government of India and the Government of Kerala, and all those who are gathered here on this very momentous occasion. Let me begin also by congratulating the Center for Innovation in Science and Social Action and the Ayurvedic Fraternity of Kerala for organizing the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival and spreading the message of Ayurveda for the benefit of humanity. Friends, Ayurveda, which is the most ancient healthcare system, is India's gift to the world. Regarded as an Upaveda, Ayurveda has its roots in ancient Indian texts such as the Ayurveda, which in itself is a treasure trove of knowledge and wisdom in the field of medicine. Charaka and Susruta Samhitas, as well as the Ashtanga Hridaya, are other texts that contain a wealth of knowledge about Ayurveda. Its approach to health and wellness is firmly rooted in the unique Indian philosophy of life, which is Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya. May everyone be happy, may everyone be free from all diseases. Ayurveda is a testament to the systemic, scientific and rational approach to the treatment of diseases that has existed in our civilization for hundreds of years. It goes beyond treatment and promotes wholesome well-being. Ayurveda promotes the maintenance of a perfect balance between the elements of nature. It propounds that every individual has their unique constitution and responds differently to treatment and medication. Dignitaries, friends, in modern times where there is a global increase in lifestyle diseases and rising cost of healthcare expenditure, it is of utmost importance to promote the comprehensive concept of well-being for humans, animals, plants and the environment through Ayurveda among the general public. In this context, the theme of this year's festival, that is emerging challenges in healthcare and researching Ayurveda, holds special significance. This 5th edition of the Global Ayurveda Festival becomes even more relevant as it's happening in the post-COVID scenario, where there is increased awareness about Ayurveda and a rising demand for its products. Today, Ayurveda has transcended boundary borders and positioned itself as a strong and effective participant in the global healthcare delivery system. In such a scenario, events like this festival will facilitate dialogue among the key stakeholders, establish collaborations between experts and manufacturers in the field, and shape the future of Ayurveda at a global level. Dignitaries, friends, under the influential leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, the Government of India has assumed a greater role in protecting, preserving and nurturing the legacy of Ayurveda and facilitating the young generation to benefit from it. The establishment of a dedicated Ministry of Ayush in 2014, when the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi took over the reins of this country, reflects the priority and importance given by the Honorable Prime Minister to Indian traditional streams of medicine. Ayush enables younger generations to understand and explore the best of Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. The establishment of the Global Center for Traditional Medicine in Jamnagar, Gujarat by WHO is a testament to the worldwide recognition of Ayurveda as a comprehensive healthcare system. Apart from fostering synergy and cooperation among WHO's member states, it's going to serve as a focal point for Ayurveda research. It is thanks to India's efforts in promoting Ayurveda that there has been an increased interdisciplinary interaction between traditional and modern system of medicine. As a result of this approach, Ayurveda's capabilities in dealing with non-communicable diseases, musculoskeletal disorders, degenerative and lifestyle ailments, and pre and post-natal care are gaining importance. This become evident from the more than six-fold increase in the market size of the Ayush industry worldwide, which grew from $2.85 billion, that is approximately 23,500 Indian rupees, crore Indian rupees, in 2014-15 to 18.1 billion US dollars, that is 1.5 lakh crore rupees in 2020. In the last 9 years, Ayush exports from India have increased almost 1.5 times from $1.09 billion, that is 9,000 crore Indian rupees in 2014 to $1.54 billion, that is 13,000 crore Indian rupees in 2020. This demonstrates the strength of Ayurveda. This is a 50% increase from the situation which it was in 2014. This demonstrates the strength of Ayurveda and reiterates the trust the world is placing in this Indian form of medicine in response to the increasing prevalence of non-communicable and lifestyle diseases worldwide. Here I would like to mention an anecdote. During his Mann Ki Baat, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji had mentioned about his meeting with former President of Kenya, Mr. Raila Odinga, who shared the story of his daughter's struggle with a brain tumor and losing her eyesight after surgery. Mr. Odinga mentioned to the Honorable Prime Minister that they tried various treatments at hospitals across the world, but until someone suggested Ayurveda treatment in India. They came to an Ayurvedic center in Kerala where the treatment worked wonders for Rosemary, his daughter, and she regained her eyesight. Mr. Odinga said that he was deeply touched and wished to bring Ayurveda to Kenya to help more people benefit from it. This is just an example. There are numerous success stories like this. Friends, it is befitting that after the success of the previous editions, we are hosting the 5th edition of this Global Ayurveda Festival in Thiruvananthapuram. Kerala has since time immemorial been practicing, nurturing and promoting various forms of Ayurveda. Kerala's Ayurveda is unique and invaluable. It is known as the land of Ashtavaidyas, who were practitioners of Ayurveda. Marco Polo, the famous Venetian traveler, who visited Kerala during the 13th century, he marked in his travel memorial, and I quote him, he says, here in Kerala there are many good doctors. Here the process of healing is not just limited to humans. The Matangalila, that is the elephant's plague, is a book on the treatment of elephants written in Kerala. This is a treasure trove of knowledge in the field of Ayurvedic treatment for elephants. Hastya Ayurveda, treatment of more than 100-year-old trees, is also carried out in Kerala with the help of Vriksha Ayurveda, a treatment procedure under Ayurveda for trees to protect them from wilting. Friends, Kerala has its place in Ayurvedic history and traditions. Whether it be Ayurveda, Panchakarma or healing through traditional healthcare methods, Kerala has over 165 Ayush hospitals, including 129 in Ayurveda and 34 in homeopathy streams. Having recognized the potential of Ayurveda in Kerala, the government of India has been nurturing to make the state a cultural, medical and wellness tourism destination. Here I would like to deviate from the speech that I have prepared, where Mr. Anthony Raju said that the government of India is not supporting Kerala in health matters. It is unfortunate that Mr. Anthony Raju has chosen to raise an allegation which is politically motivated, which has been refuted by none other than the Honorable Finance Minister of the country. She has very clearly mentioned that every claim of the government of Kerala has been met by the government of India, and government of India has never tried to to withhold a single pie that is due to any state, and which has been amply clarified on the floor of the Parliament also. So I don't want to further elaborate. For anybody who is interested, may please go through the speech of Honorable Finance Minister, which was delivered just 3 days ago in Thiruvananthapuram. So the introduction of a new category of Ayush visa for foreign nationals for treatment under Ayush systems and Indian system of medicine by Government of India is going to be a big boon for Kerala. This initiative will strengthen our endeavor to accomplish Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for making Indian traditional medicine a global phenomenon. Kerala has all the potential to be a bright spot, but I would request the state government to come up with a enabling environment, an environment that is friendly to Ayurveda. Lot of concerns have been raised by the Ayurveda fraternity on the new health services bill, which many people have personally met me and aired their views that the new health services bill that is being introduced by the government of Kerala is perhaps harmful for the welfare of Kerala and the welfare of Ayurveda and the growth of Ayurveda in the state. So I would like to request the Honorable Minister who is representing the Chief Minister to take the views of the fraternity, Ayurveda fraternity, and address those concerns raised by the Ayurveda fraternity. I am sure that the potential that Kerala has that can be fully utilized by such an approach by the state government also. I am confident that events such as the Global Ayurveda Festival will extend this mission and help in accelerating it. Friends, I am confident that the festival, apart from promoting Ayurveda, will help in creating a roadmap for further development of Ayurveda and allied industries. I particularly look forward to the participation of foreign delegates who will truly make the festival to the global festival truly take the festival to the global stage and contribute to further popularization of Ayurveda. In conclusion, I would like to wish all the office bearers of the Center for Innovation in Science and Social Action and partners of the festival to make this festival a grand success. Let us fly our Ayurveda flag high. Thank you all. Namaskar.
Expressing our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister for the gracious conveyance of his exiled message. Thank you so much, Sri V. Muralidharan sir, for your eloquent address. The Honorable MD Dr. Sansad Television sir has also joined the dais. A warm welcome to you, sir, as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a momentous occasion on the stage. That is the conferment of the prestigious Ratna Award by Ayurveda Pharmacy, Coimbatore, to Sansad Television. On behalf of Global Ayurveda Festival, I respectfully invite the Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep, to bestow this honor upon Sri Vaidya Sarveshwar. A Ratna Award presented by the 80-year-old traditional Ayurveda house, Ayurveda Pharmacy, Coimbatore, worth 1 lakh rupees and an memento. Ayurveda Pharmacy, Coimbatore Mental late Padma Shri P.R. Krishna Kumar sir, and this award is being received by Vaidya Sarveshwar as the esteemed director of the Integrated Cancer Treatment and Research Center in Pune, India. He has dedicated his life to eliminating the suffering of cancer patients through the profound wisdom of Ayurveda. Also, on this momentous occasion, we acknowledge the valuable presence of Sri Devidas Varya MD, ABP Coimbatore. The prestigious Ratna Award by Ayurveda Pharmacy presented to Vaidya Sarveshwar by the Honorable Vice President of India. taking a moment to thank him wholeheartedly for the remarkable contributions to the science and practice of Ayurveda. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment that we all have been eagerly anticipating for. The formal inauguration of Global Ayurveda Festival 2023. And it's my privilege to welcome the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep, to formally inaugurate and deliver the inaugural address for Global Ayurveda Festival 2023.
Good afternoon. My greetings to everyone present here. Advocate Antony Raju, Honorable Minister for Transport, Government of Kerala. He has been very kind with me. I can give you the reason for it. We both belong to legal fraternity. I will therefore have to be reciprocal. Mr. V. Muralidharan, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, and the next portfolio is more important to me as Chairman Rajya Sabha, Parliamentary Affairs, Government of India, and Chairman Global Ayurveda Festival. I am so glad that two honorable ministers could settle it before this August House transgressions. I have a suggestion for deep deliberation by all the experts. I personally entertain an opinion that the members of Parliament, including the one who is on the dais, if they receive regular Ayurveda therapy, the performance in Parliament will be optimal and the decision-making process will be more sublime. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Honorable Member Parliament from this place and Member of Lok Sabha. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Friends, the Honorable Union Minister read out the message of our Prime Minister, who is away from the country on this day. The message of the Prime Minister captures a sense and relevance of Ayurveda. It is much beyond health and wellness. It is all about life. It is all about existence. It is all about sublimity in your response, conduct and behavior. You could have said more. Friends, a great facet of this festival is, it is in Kerala, God's own land. I don't think there can be a more eminently suited place on the planet for such an august gathering to scratch their minds, deliberate, to promote Ayurveda. I am sure the deliberations will yield fruitful results that will impact humanity's health and otherwise welfare. Esteemed guests and enthusiasts of Ayurveda, it is my absolute privilege and honor to address the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, and as revealed by the Chairman, a grand gathering that celebrates the enduring legacy of Ayurveda, its immense potential to shape a healthier future. Swasthayam sarvottam dhanam. Pehla sukh nirogi kaya. It is embedded in our minds right from the time we are born. Health is wealth. This truth echoes powerfully in Ayurveda and in our ancient healing wisdom. The 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, with the theme Emerging Challenges in Healthcare and a Resurgent Ayurveda, serves as a beacon of hope amidst a world grappling with complex health challenge. Only years ago, the world suffered such a challenge on our health front, pandemic COVID, that we became alive to our health and wellness as never before. And the role of Ayurveda is transformational and monumental in this. Friends, I am happy to note that since 2012, the biennial Global Ayurveda Festival has served as a beacon of Ayurveda's enduring legacy, bringing together the global Ayurveda community to celebrate and propagate this ancient healing system. Convergence of experts, practitioners, researchers, and policymakers from the entire globe will go a long way in shaping the health infrastructure, the health fulcrum of the humanity at large. I have no doubt your deliberations over next 5 days will turn out to be greatest gain for humanity and for rise of Ayurveda to a greater height. Friends, the philosophy of Ayurveda is Sarva Bhavantu Sukhin, Sarva Santu Niramaya. May all be happy and may all be free from illness. As a matter of fact, this is deeply embedded in our civilizational ethos. Our Bharat has practiced it over the centuries. We have never believed or subscribed to transgressions that are unacceptable to the global order. Ayurveda will be a connecting bond, and I emphasize amongst parliamentarians also. Friends, these deliberations will qualitatively enable exploration of Ayurveda's transformative potential in addressing these challenges. And the challenges are visible in every home. The problem can be seen next door. The society is facing the challenges of health. We need to find a way out that is non-invasive, acceptable. There can be nothing more better and efficacious, wholesome than Ayurveda. These challenges have to be addressed from a land, Bharat. We are a global leader in this. We have a rich legacy of knowledge in this line. Ancient texts, Atharvaveda, Charaka Samhita, and Sushruta Samhita, they provide profound understanding of the human body, its ailments, and the therapeutic principle of Ayurveda. Such a treasure, which is with us for thousands of years, it is so satisfying to note its relevance is now being discovered. All steps are being taken by the governments at center and state to promote it. This is our own wisdom, our wisdom that has evolved over centuries by people who knew it in and out. Ayurveda is often referred to as the science of life, and I emphasize it is the only science of life. This allows you to be one complete whole. It allows you to fully exploit your mind and body. It keeps your soul, mind, and body together in a mode of performance, there is no doubt that howsoever gifted one may be, howsoever talented one may be, if one is not healthy, then he cannot contribute for personal or societal growth. Ayurveda is a combination of Ayur, that means life, and Vidya, which means knowledge. This science believes that curing power rests with nature, and the physicians serve as a vehicles for Ayurveda. Friends, we have, by reckless greed, endangered ourselves without knowing about the dangers that we face. Ayurveda will give a balance that will help us rediscover ourselves so that we believe in a society that can survive with health, in togetherness, and as a whole. India's commitment to preserving and promoting Ayurveda is evident in its numerous initiatives, including research institutions, educational programs, and integrated health policies. Kerala, the enchanting state that hosts the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, is renowned as a cradle of Ayurvedic excellence. I am told that the decision makers who regularly go to Ayurvedic centers for weekly or fortnightly treatment are better with their decision making. I would strongly urge everyone that we are home to 1/6 of humanity. We have to be in a mindset that we contribute to the society at large. I have raised an alarming concern at the other occasion that the greatest challenge the society faces is that informed minds, knowledgeable minds exploit ignorance of the people to generate equity for themselves in politics, society, or business. These tendencies will automatically get arrested, contained, and curbed if we take recourse to Ayurvedic therapy as and when we have a challenge within the body. Friends, the Ayurveda, and mind you, what a repository it is about health, about wellness, about the treatments that can be given. One has to have only a look at it. I am so glad that the Honorable Union Minister, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, whom I had directed during the last session to make available our Vedas to each of the members of Parliament, is doing so. We need to focus on that. If we keep away from knowledge, imbibement, a knowledge that is available in our ethos, in our Vedas, in our Upanishads, in our literature, our mindset will be very different. We tend to have quick fix solutions. Ayurveda provides a stable, lasting solution with no side effects. And that can come up only when we inform ourselves with the rich wealth in the line that we have. Friends, Ayurveda is just not a treatment. It is much beyond treatment. It encompasses a comprehensive approach to wellness and well-being. The Government of India has played a pivotal role in fostering the growth of global recognition of Ayurveda. The establishment of a dedicated Ayush ministry, that's one step, significant step. For the first time, the country came to have a dedicated ministry. They will carry out the mandate day in and day out. The observance of National Ayurveda Day, every year we are reminded of its relevance. its impact on our societal behavior, integration of Ayurveda into the national education policy. These are testaments to the government's commitment to Ayurveda's advancement. This has created an affirmative environment for blossoming of the rich ancient Indian healing system and integrating Ayurveda in the healthcare mainstream. Let me tell you, friends, during COVID, we rediscovered Ayurveda. All over the country you will find people knowledgeable about Ayurveda. They did human service to the humanity. They made available their packets, carrying their medicines, carrying their suggestions, carrying their ideas, and people enormously benefited. Not only Ayurvedic therapy is non-invasive, it is naturally affordable. It is connected to the nature. It makes us realize the importance of nature, which over the years we had devastated. We are trying to get back on the rails. Friends, Prime Minister Modi's initiative at the global stage, at the United States, Dr. Shashi Tharoor knows about it. The Prime Minister took to the floor of United Nations, made a fervent plea to the world community to promote yoga, to declare a day as International Yoga Day. And in the shortest span, largest number of countries converged to support it, and United Nations declared International Yoga Day. On the last International Yoga Day, the Honorable Prime Minister was there at the premises of United Nations. And who were there? People from nearly all the countries. International Yoga Day is celebrated in every nook and corner of the planet. It is non-discriminatory. It has a widest acceptability because it is in Indian ethos. It is gift of Bharat to the world. Yoga is being discovered every day now. And for each of the health problems, there is a specific yoga treatment. This is catalyzing a big change for the health of the global community. In the process, Bharat has also emerged as a soft power. People come to know about our culture, depth of our culture, richness that we are possessed of. Friends, second game changer initiative that has been taken by the central government, the National Ayush Mission. It promotes Ayush medical systems through cost-effective Ayush services, has been highly impactful. You will find the impact is all over the country. Wellness tourism in India offers a holistic approach to well-being, combining traditional practices like Ayurveda with the beauty of nature. And what can be a better land, more eminently suited than God's own territory, Kerala? This place can catalyze, can be epicenter, nerve center of a big change to attract tourism on this plank. And friends, let me tell you, the tourism attraction of this place on account of Ayurveda will be qualitatively and geometrically very significant to the economy of the state and the country. Friends, from detoxifying in Kerala's lush greenery, I enjoy being in Kerala every time. And my sense of satisfaction is personal also. The teacher who mentored me, Ms. Ratnavali Nair, is from the state. In a sense, I am ever indebted to this state. Travelers from around the world seek rejuvenation. They want to seek peace. They want to seek solace. They are soul searching themselves. The only place they find befittingly, eminently suitable for this is our Bharat. If you go around, you'll find people flocking to this land to get that kind of satisfaction which eludes them in spite of their wealth or fame. Travelers around the world seek rejuvenation and healing in Kerala in particular. Its tranquil nuance, immersing themselves in Ayurveda's transformative practices. Friends, Kerala's Ayurveda tourism not only promotes well-being but also contributes significantly to its human resource involvement. When we serve someone, and when we serve someone with not material comforts, but serve someone that is so vital for the other person, his or her health, then there is a qualitative mindset change with those who come to this land. The rising prevalence of non-communicable and lifestyle diseases to which the Honorable Minister, Union Minister made reference, we can have easy solution by taking recourse to Ayurveda. Other recourses that are invasive, having side effects, are not lasting, and certainly they are not affordable. Ayurveda emphasis is on prevention, balance, and personalized care. It aligns seamlessly with the global call for a sustainable and equitable healthcare system. Friends, tapping the huge potential offered by India and its digital ecosystem and internet penetration, availability of Ayush is also now being extended through telemedicine and digital platforms. And this has resulted in a big achievement. People are increasingly taking to it. They have learned for the first time that there is such a positive impact of technology in their lives, that from their homes, from far-off corners, they can avail facilities and counsel which otherwise was not possible. This is a big achievement. I congratulate the ministry for having done so. Notably, friends, over 40,000 micro, small and medium enterprises now are actively contributing to the dynamic Ayush sector. The growth has been phenomenal, geometric. The Honorable Minister had reflected on this, giving good figures. But friends, when we meet at an occasion like this, when people from all over the globe are conversing, you will have to scratch beyond the surface. You will have to delve deep. You will have to give cutting edge to Ayurvedic treatment and therapy. You will have to be innovative to find out various ways to promote wellness tourism. I have no doubt this is going to happen, and your contributions by way of deliberations during next 5 days will be helpful. May Ayurveda's timeless wisdom illuminate the path towards a world where health and well-being are not mere privileges but fundamental rights. Friends, let me remind you, pandemic COVID was a global menace. It affected each and every part of the world. High and mighty, rich and poor, women, vulnerable, every segment of society. But That was the occasion people learned what is humane approach, what is sublimity, what is hand holding, how you can give succor to the other person. All our age-old ethos, our civilizational essence was brought to the fore. The rich and mighty came to realize for the first time their limitations. We want a world order to be regulated by one regime, and that regime is that living beings on the planet, and in particular human beings as a class, are entitled, all of them are entitled to one thing: good health, physical and mental. And in this achievement, Ayurveda has a fundamental cutting edge and can contribute significantly. I am grateful that I have been afforded this great opportunity to be in Kerala to address a group of stakeholders who are determined, who are passionately committed, who have a mission to take Ayurveda to every individual for his or her welfare. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thanking the Honorable Vice President for the inspiring and thought-provoking inaugural address, and holding with this deep gratitude, we would like to present an memento to the Honorable Vice President, and humbly requesting Shri Thiruvananthapuram to kindly present this memento as a token of gratitude on behalf of 5th Global Ayurveda Festival 2023. The presence of the Honorable Vice President have signified the global recognition of Ayurveda as a powerful tool that helps health and well-being. And your insights will undoubtedly resonate with the audience and will guide us as we continue to explore the vast potential of Ayurveda, expressing our wholehearted gratitude to the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar sir. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, tonight, the formal conclusion of the Global Ayurveda Festival 2023, requesting all of you